It's a boy DAPZY'S. Yeah, the data analyst and scientist motivator. Bringing you data content stories in a more hilarious and humorous manner. Okay. Yeah. I'll be delving into the part 2 straight away of the art of data storytelling. Okay, the art of storytelling in data analytics. Okay. You must have seen my the part 1. So I'll just be going straight into this. Part 1, I did introduction, and I'll just like to let you know that behind every data there's a story to tell. Okay, you must discover the story. Okay, sometimes we in the euphoria of trying to create charts, create graphs, okay, as a data analyst, we create things that after having the visualization, it means like a jargon to us. We can't actually analyze it, we can't tell the story out of it. Okay, can't tell the story out of it. And storytelling aspect of it is about creating meaning and connection to your data. So when faced with a data set, think about the tale it could tell. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, first of all, I would like us to know that when you start your storytelling, okay, you must first of all know your audience. Who is your audience? Okay, we have two categories of audience: the non-technical audience and the technical audience. And what do I mean by the technical audience? I simply mean, okay, those who don't understand anything in your field. The audience could comprise of baristas, the owner of the company, comprise of people in departments that do not relate to data at all. Okay, it could even be there could be musicians, maybe a group of musicians who own a tech company, but you have to talk to these people. So how do you relate your data story to them? Imagine you use Microsoft Power BI to create your data visualization. Okay, so you create an interactive dashboard, very beautiful, very nice. Okay, and then you want to talk to these people. You're seated in the boardroom. Okay, and then you go and start talking about how you use the Power Query editor to do your data cleaning. You use the DAX formula, to do your measures, create your measures, and start talking about reporting aspect of the Microsoft Power BI. All right, viewing of your data, talk about the tools you used. They will just look at you like, what is this saying? Then you now go on again to talk about maybe you use Python to do a little especially data analysis again, created univariate analysis, bivariate univariate analysis, and then you now use you did check for duplicates your data sets, and then you check for missing data, so you did df dots, it's null, and then you're saying all this, and then you'll be seated wondering what this guy is saying. Is it blabbing? Then you just lose your audience, and then at the end of the day, you've not spoken to them, you've not communicated at all. This is why I said know your audience. For non-technical stakeholders who don't even understand anything in Microsoft Power BI or Tableau, you have to just simply go straight to the point as to what your data is telling, story is telling, analysis is making. Are you getting me? And it's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to use an example of analysis I made. Okay, when number of projects I've worked on, and I was reporting this to a company. Okay, so to the board of directors, and first of all, when I go in smiling. And then I could just start with an icebreaker. Start with an icebreaker. You have several icebreakers, you can check them up. Okay, and then I just tell them that, as I was coming this morning, I got hit by maybe by a car bashed my car, and thank God I was not hurt. I had to come out, and as I came out, someone just spill hot tea on my body, and they'll be like, what's he saying? At that point, I'm already catching their interest. And then next thing I just tell them, and so yeah, am I. But I was able to, then how did you get dressed? And I just said, it was a dream. And then everybody started laughing, and then I just put up my presentation slides. Then I start. Okay, I'll give an instance of one I presented. That was an e-commerce business that I worked on, and we're looking at the sales, okay, of the company. Okay, at the time the company was having a high return rate, okay, of in the company. Okay, and then I looked at several variables. Okay, several variables. Okay, and so in the data set, I have features like the cities. Okay, I have features like gender, male and female, sales, so total number of sales, quantity ordered. Okay, and so doing this analysis, all right, you can just, I made mention of, and this is you now speaking to your audience. Okay, from your analysis from the charts, you can just make them know that, okay, you've got total number of sales. Okay, able to get total number of sales, total number of quantity ordered. You're also able to get the total number of sales based on gender. That is, do you have more males purchasing the goods, or you have more females? What category of goods are the male purchasing compared to the females? So you also look at the total number of males compared to total number of females. As a data analyst, you should be able to, your work is analysis. So what story are you trying to tell? So for example, I had to make them know that, okay, based on my data set, okay, the total number of sales came from a particular city. The territory was United States of America. So what are those cities that had the highest number of sales in America? So I had Chicago, I had Arizona, okay, followed by New York City. All right, and then which of the cities again have the lowest sales? So Michigan had the lowest sale. Okay, Boston had the lowest sale again. So look at the total number of quantities ordered. All right, so what are those items that are most ordered? Okay, so it could be that maybe it's appliances, furniture, or men accessories, female accessories, okay. Also from the line chart, okay, that one gives us the trend. Okay, so you talk about maybe you're having an upward trend from January to December. I noticed that I had from January, February, March, April, May to June, I had an upward trend. So from July, it was coming down. I had a downward trend of sales. Okay, this is me talking about sales now. But coming to November, December, an upward trend suddenly spike up. And what are those goods that are purchased in December? Okay, so I noticed that, okay, for my data, which is telling me a story, all right, that I've got goods like design, okay, design items, all right, doing well December period. Okay, children wears, doing well. Okay, so furnitures. So it could be that during December period, a lot of people want to change their furnitures. Okay, people want to get designs for their houses. So and that's why suddenly I had that upward trend by December. Okay, and then when I'm not giving my recommendation to these stakeholders, I will not make them know that, okay, from my analysis, okay, and from the visualization from my interactive dashboard, you can see that there was an upward trend from January down to June. But from July, August, September, we noticed a downward trend, which means during this period, perhaps we need to and in those cities where we have more, okay, more of this low sales, then we need to um, do more of marketing campaigns or advert promotions or discounts, make some goods discounted. Then we now notice that there was a high return rate again too. Remember I said that they were noticing high return rate, which is where we are going. So some cities, which of these cities had the highest return rate? Okay, so we noticed that some cities in US, okay, I can't really remember the names now, okay, from my analysis, okay, but certain cities, okay, had high return rates. So that is, people purchase these goods and return them. So why would they be returning it? Could it be a lack of customer satisfaction? All right, so we have to look at the customer agent column now. Okay, so who are those agents? okay, assigned to them? Are they not doing their work effectively well? So you are delving into the data. You're telling a story and diving into it, going into the nitty-gritty of the data set by giving a robust study of analysis to the stakeholders and making recommendations, because it's about giving actionable insights by uncovering the hidden pattern or details in the data set. I don't know if I'm communicating to you guys. If you're feeling me, just give me a thumbs up there. And this is what analysis is all about. So it's beyond knowing how to use the tool. Yeah, you can use the tool, but can you communicate your findings? Which is one of the main parts. And so this brings me to pointing out the 2 stages in storytelling. One is called, and I give this, okay, so this is for me, free of charge to you. I gave this the formative stage of storytelling and the actualization stage of storytelling. Formative stage is when the stage where you've gotten the idea of what you want to say. All right, you've rehearsed it, you go in there, smile. Formative stage, giving the icebreaker. Everybody are now very relaxed, okay, to receive you. And then the actualization stage, you bring out your presentation slides and then you start flowing, giving them, communicating your ideas, your findings to the stakeholders. However, if you've got technical stakeholders, yeah, they would understand. That means this ones understand, they know the tools you've used, okay? But that doesn't mean that you should bamboozle them with the names of your tools, with the name of the codes you use and everything. No, you still need to break it down again, all right, and communicate it, because this is about communication. You're communicating your ideas, your findings. So just make it relatable and relevant. All right. You're looking at the total number of profits. Look at the total number of losses that have been made. All right. So, okay, for example, now, where we said November, December, there was an upward trend in sales. That means during this period, people look at the items people purchase most, and then leverage on that, bring more of those items. All right, so that you don't have a downward trend anymore. All right, so those countries that are doing fine, doing well, all right, you could even give them some kind of promo that will make them to always, and then those ones that are not doing too well, that we've noticed from our charts, from our visualization, as I said, marketing campaigns, adverts, this make some goods discounted, all right, so they purchase more. All right, storytelling is very beautiful if you can actually do this well, and honestly, you'll win the hearts of the CEO of the company. Could even just tell you that you could even become the CEO of the company. Oh, do you believe that? Okay, that's just the most part of this video. All right. So, I want to believe you've learned something today. If you're going to take something out of this video, 2 stages of storytelling, formative stage and the actualization stage. Please do not forget this. Remember, every data or every data set has a story to tell. Cheers.